Hi everyone, this is Mats, and I am going to make a progress video. I've had questions like how I line and how I color my stuff, which I don't think looks that hard to figure out. But I guess some people wanted it told, so I'm just gonna make a video because I think it's easier. As you can see, I've already made the sketch for this drawing that I'm gonna color. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go through how I do this. So I'm gonna line this. I'm gonna speed that up because I don't want this to be like 10 hours long. So I'm gonna start lining this and I will speed that up. So I'll be back when I've done that. So I'm pretty much done lining this now. I'm gonna change the little things. But a thing I do with my line art is that I set the line art to another color. I will talk more about that after I color this in. And when I color it, I'll actually take away the sketch layer here. Oh. And also, it's good to take away the sketch layer because then you see how some things look. This part looks sort of weird right now, but it's because I don't have the shadow there. I'll add that one later in the sketch. I'll maybe add I don't know. I'll do that later. So right now I'm just gonna color this in, and I usually like to take a pretty strong color that you can see like against the white, like a very strong blue or like a very screamy purple, because then you can see like where the edge is. It's not good to take like a pastel color because then you can't really see where the edge is. So I'm gonna take this blue right now, and I'm just gonna color this in, and then I'll talk more. So when I am done doing this to the whole sketch, I usually I take down the opacity layer of the line art just so I can fill out. Because I'll talk more about, oh shit. I'll talk more about this later, but this will be important later in the sketch because we will do a thing to the line art that is called multiply. And it makes the line art like not really transparent, but it makes so that the color like it shines through the color that's behind it, and it gives the effect that the lines match the color underneath, and it looks pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So yeah, I'm just gonna show you when I'm done doing this. So when I am done doing that, I'll just turn up the line art again, and I'll also change this color. And this is a really good thing if you're working in Photoshop. You can press the little thing here, and it's called I wonder if it will show. It's called Lock Transparent Pixels, and it makes so when you are working on this layer that is the color, you can draw over it. Like if I didn't have it, it would do this. But now that I have the Lock Transparent Pixels, I can draw over this layer without drawing outside the pixels. So it makes only the drawn visible pixels like drawable, I guess. And it's really good because you can change colors. So at the moment I do not want this to be purple. I want these colors. So I'm just gonna take these colors and then I can just pop these in. So when I'm done with that, I'm gonna talk about this thing with the line art. So I have a few colors here. I think I'm gonna take this one. Oh, shut up. This one. And I'm gonna do the same lock transparent pixels with that one. And I'm just gonna draw over that. Oh, we give this line art like very pinky tone. But this is too light, I think. So what I will do is I'll put this line art on multiply. And as you see, like if I take this back, you see that like it's like a solid color, especially here at the eyes. But if I put it to multiply, you can see the colors underneath. Oh, I actually have some pink back there I didn't see. Oh. And that makes it so you can, it fits the specific colors that it is over. Like you can see this pink is a lot more green and this pink is a lot more orangey pale-ish. So it just makes the color sort of fit. And I think this does though is that the eyelashes, for example, they are not the desired, like I wanted them dark. I want them darker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back to the color layer. This is the color layer without the line art. I'm just gonna go back. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go up to these eyes and I am gonna take the same color that is here, as you see, but I'm gonna make it darker. And do not use black. Black is, I personally think that black, like, it really kills a picture. Like, if you want to use black, I can't stop you if you think it looks good, but I personally don't like to use that much black. I'm just gonna take, so I'm not drawing on the line art, I'm drawing on the color layer underneath the line art. So the line art gets darker up here, when if I didn't, it would just look really messy. So when I'm done with that, I am gonna make the eyebrows up here, make not be green, because they are obviously the same color as the hair. But I'm just gonna take the hair color that I have here, and I am gonna make it just a little bit darker. So when I have done this, I am gonna do the shadows. And as I said before, I do not like to use black. So I am gonna use a color like a dark purple or like a sort of burgundy pink or a color like this. I want to use the burgundy for this one because I think it fits in. Oh, it looks like she has like some strawberry jam. And so what I do is that I just get another layer and I do the opaque way, and you're gonna see when I'm done. So I'm gonna use this sort of sketchy brush that I have, and I'm just gonna block in because this is like a cell shading sort of way. So I'm just gonna put in where I want the shadows. I want the light to come this way, so I'm gonna put shadow on like this whole part over here, just so I sort of show that the light is not coming from this way. So sometimes I like to be a little bit more fancy with the shadows. If I want them to like really, I don't know, be really look really good, I guess. Yeah. So sometimes I can like do a mixture of like cell shading and some fading. For example, I can do it up here. Just do it like this. Oh shit, that's too big. Just do it like that, and when I take it down, it's gonna be like a fade here. And now I'm gonna do the highlights, which is pretty much the last step. I'm gonna take a white, I'm gonna take this opaque brush, but I'm gonna make it smaller. And I'm gonna start with the hair. I'm not gonna take this brush, I'm gonna take this like brush that goes that I can do different opacities with, and I'm just gonna take a light white here. I'm just gonna block in where I want some light in the hair. And then with the hair, I'm gonna take the same brush, but I'm gonna take it like when you erase. I'm gonna start making, oh, I have some here too. And I'm gonna start making these little light things, little shines in the hair. Now I am gonna do a highlight on the eyes, and so what I do is I take this opaque brush and I make it small, like 4 pixels. I'm just gonna go in here. I'm gonna really highlight these, what do you call them? The eyelashes. I think it really makes them pop. I don't know, I like it. I don't know who, I saw some artists do it first. I think it was Vandu Bones. I really like her, she's really sweet. Just Google her, she's really, her art is really good. I can show how I do my eyes a lot of the time. I just fill them in like that, and then I take the color, and I take a darker color, and I just, not that dark, and I fill it in at the top, and then I take the light color and I take it a little bit lighter, so it gets a fade, and then I take the light color and I make a little pupil of the light color. And then when I've done that, I'm going to take a color that I think fits. I'm gonna take yellow. I think that fits. And I'm gonna do little strokes of light like that. And I think that looks pretty cute. I can highlight more, but I don't think it's necessary. I would maybe highlight a little bit on the snout right here. Is to sort of like that, like make a little thing. Sometimes I also highlight around the eyebrows like this. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I do. And 2 questions that I'm asked pretty frequently is what sort of program and what tablet I use. I use Photoshop CS6, and I also use a Cintiq tablet. It's like an on-screen tablet, so it's really easy to draw with. And I'm also asked if I do if I use a stabilizer, and I do not. I've used Lazy Natsumi for Photoshop like once. I had like a trial, but I didn't like it really. And I think I have enough line control. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to make a video about something else, or just anything really, you can comment and tell me, and I'll make sure to make it happen. So yeah, see ya.